Right, so the Apparel Effects Engine has a brand new update. Matter of fact, few new updates that I wanted to bring to you. All right, so first thing, when you're into the Apparel Effects Engine, you will see a few new buttons here. We automatically have over onto the preset sections. There are a few new presets that are added here, and I'll show you these presets as this video continue. Right, so you have metallic, vinyl look, you have the shaggy, carpet, you have carbon fiber, snake skin, right? You got this fox patch look. There's a lot of amazing brand new presets here that I want you to check out. Okay, so let's go ahead. The other part here that is brand new, you can't really miss it, is a button here that says build your gang sheet. All right, so we're gonna get into that. There's also has been some refinement to the graffiti section here, the graffiti text. So we're gonna look into that as well. But let's jump right into it, starting with the gang sheet builder. All right, so I'm gonna click on build a gang sheet right here. And from here now, you can choose your gang sheet size. Let's say we're gonna go with, you choose one of these presets. Let's just do a standard 22 by 36. So boom, now you have the same interface that you're used to. On the left side, you have your presets. This is not like any other gang sheet builders, right? We are bringing you the presets that you can add to your gang sheets or decide not to. All right, so on the right side, you'll have your controls. First thing, you got the button up top here where you can add your image. So we're gonna bring in our image. You can actually bring in multiple images at one time into the engine. So I'm gonna click this one here. I'll grab a few images here that we'll bring into the engine. Now my image is starting to populate in one by one. By the way, these are PDFs that I'm bringing in. Okay, and automatically you can see you get a message here that's blinking up top that tells you, hey, they're overlapping. The system will not allow you to really print anything that is overlapping clearly, right? Because you want your DTF sheets to have images that are not overlapping. So I got all my images in here. We could just hit the auto layout button right up top right there, auto layout. Now it's all laid out by, automatically the AI is gonna lay them out. But that's not really what I wanna do. So I want to be able to apply presets to these. Okay, so let's say, for example, I select my first image right here, and on the layers panel on the far right corner, you have all these individual layers. Okay, so one thing that beginner decorators struggle with is going to be sizing. All right, so we've automatically put in an apparel size guide right in here. If you click on adult, you get a drop down menu that allows you to choose different standard adult sizes. Super easy, right? There's no overthinking what size should my garment be, because from experience of being in this industry over a decade now, I can tell you that these are the standard sizes that decorators are using to create garments, right? So choose the standard size that you're looking for. For me, this image right here, I'm going to make 11 by 11. All right, so now my standard size is there. Before we even add the presets, it's all on the left side here. You can see now if I wanted to repeat this exact image that I'm selected on, there's a repeat section right here. I can repeat it to the right, where it automatically duplicates that image to the right. If I click on it again and I want to repeat down, I can, right? You can see it's going to repeat down to fill up the whole sheet. But we get an issue right here where it says this is overlapping because it's repeated on an image that is in the back. Right, so if we didn't have this one, you would be good. Okay, so let's take a few steps back. All right, so now let's go ahead and apply a preset to this, because this is the uniqueness of the Apparel Effects Engine. You bring in your regular image right here into your gang sheet size, and you can also change your gang sheet size at any time on the top left corner here. But I got my image selected. Let's say I'm going to add a snake skin to this. All right, I'm going to choose the snake skin preset. Right now I'm on multi-mix. I'm going to turn that off. Right, so now I'm going to select snake skin, and on the right side now, your control panel, you just scroll down a bit. You have the control panel right here for the effects. All right, so snake skin skills, you got different types of skills here. you got the python, you got the cobra, you got the diamondback, all these, and you got alligator, right? So I'm gonna go to gator for a second and then choose the scale. I'm gonna keep it on medium. And then my surface over here, I'm gonna keep it on satin for now, and then we can generate. All right, so now our snake skin is generated here. You can see the original layer is there. If you go into the layers panel, you can turn off that original layer where there's no preset, and you have this one right here that has the snakeskin preset on there, right? So if that's what you want, you can duplicate this image right here, going up to our control panel here. We can just add that to the right, right? So now we got 2 of those styles in that preset. All right, so I got other images here. I'm going to generate different presets with these, different sizes, fill up this gang sheet, and I'll show you how we can export this gang sheet right now, just like everything else, to get it ready for print. So now I got my second design. I could just type in the size right here, but I like shortcuts, right? So I'm gonna click on, in the apparel section here, I'm gonna come to adults. I'm going to use my max adult right here size. So now this design is all maxed out. We get our overlapping warning because we are overlapping, right? So I can also go ahead and take this same design, duplicate that, and make it a youth size. So I'm gonna duplicate this design, bring it over here. Now I can make this one a youth size, which is going to be 8 inches. So now, boom, this design is 8 inches and we are good, right? So we can duplicate that, go bringing it down. We can also make that exact design again, duplicate that, and we can make this a different size, right? You see how easy it can be? So let's say we make this one a left chest 4x4, or a stand. Yeah, let's do a 4x4 left chest. So now you got that, and you can duplicate this as one as well, right? So these do not have presets on them right now, but if I wanted to add the preset, I could do my preset first, then duplicate and resize, right? So that's how I'm gonna fill up all these different images here. So lastly, we got this sequence one right here. Like, look how amazing that sequence looks. So I'm gonna duplicate this one right here. Just fill in this space down here. Maybe we can just throw this on some hats, right? So I'm gonna come up here to my apparel sizes again, and I'm gonna click over here where it says caps and visors, right? After I duplicate it, I'm gonna duplicate it, boom. So now I'm gonna select on one of these, hats and visors. Let's go to the standard cap size here, boom. So now we have this one that we can fit in on different areas of this gang sheet. So I got my cap one at the very bottom right here. I got some space here. I'm just going to hit the duplicate or repeat right? And it's going to repeat that. Look, it just fills in the space there, keeping the right amount of spaces in between just so it can cut evenly. My gang sheet is built out, it's ready to go. All of my images have effects. You could decide to have effect or not to have effects, but it's the effects engine. Why would you not have effects, right? So now we can just come down at the far right control area here and just download this gang sheet. Now over here is where you can name your gang sheet, whatever size you want to name it, whatever you want to name this. I'm just saying name sheet, okay? So boom, now you can download this gang sheet right here. It's gonna download at the exact size, it's exporting, and it's gonna export at that size. So here's that gang sheet, right? Here's that gang sheet exported and brought into Photoshop. As you can see, clean, high quality right here. If we can check the image quality size, okay? So now we can see we got 300 DPI, 22 by 36. This image right here is ready for print, right? You can go ahead and upload this gang sheet wherever you're printing your gang sheet at, your DTF transfers. I would recommend tkoseals.com, and this is ready to go. All right, let's jump back into the engine. All right, so the other thing I want to mention, if you're here and you decided, man, I want to make my gang sheet bigger, you can just come to the top right corner, change your gang sheet size, and automatically the sheet is going to adjust for you so you can add more images to this, right? If I wanted to add another one of these, and I can just go ahead and do that, okay? So one thing I want to add, you can see this layers panel. I'm noticing that the layers panel right now is covering all of my control. I can come over to this arrow, right? and move this layers panel out of the way. From just clicking on this arrow right here, you can adjust your layers panel as you please, okay? So there it is, now it's out of the way. Now I have my controls where I can now come back to and move on. So I want to go ahead and duplicate this one down one. Now I have that one that is duplicated down one. All right, so that's how I would build my gang sheet using the effects engine. So we're gonna exit our gang sheet right now. There it is, hit the exit button. Now we're back into the single sheet, right? So from right here, you can do your single sheets into the engine, just like you did with everything else. I'm just going to start a new project, choose my project size, and now from here, you can see my layer is blank because we have nothing in here just yet. All right, this is how you can generate graffiti text right here in the Apparel Effects Engine. After you created your brand new document, okay, you're gonna come up here and type in your font, right? What are we gonna type in? Let's just type in joyful. Okay, so I type in joyful, and then over here you got layout type. You got multi-line and single line. I'm going to do a single line on this one. And for styles, right now we have two styles, the drippy and the clean. So I'm gonna go to drippy, and you have material options. I don't use that much. So then you have the color mode. So let's try this on the special custom colors. All right, so you can add up to, I believe, 3 colors right here, up to 3 colors. So let's say I'm choosing this color. All right, then I can add another color over here. Let's keep it as the blue, and let's do another color. Let's make this a white, okay? And then you got all your options here, and you can just go ahead and generate this design. All right, so here goes your first generation of joyful, nice and clean, ready to go. You have layers here as well, so these are non-deconstructive layers. So if you wanted to just do another one, you can do that, right? So I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna change my word. Let's just say bless mama, because I have in my preset. I'm going to now do a multi-line. Okay, so now from custom generation, I'm gonna do a solid color. All right, so now let's generate another one. Now you have a bless mama right here, standard color, and the AI automatically generated those colors for you. Okay, so you have 2 layers that you can choose from, or just turn that off and generate another one so we can see the vibrant text. Okay, so I'm gonna do drippy mama this time, keep it on multi and everything. So now I'm gonna change from here and go to vibrant gradient, and we're gonna generate that. Oh yeah, drippy mama, and this is ready to go. So you would download this just like anything else. You can download them individually. How you can use the Apparel Effects Engine. There's another button right here, the Easy Mockup. So when you click on Easy Mockup now, your designs are automatically added on a mockup for you. Okay, so you can change the colors of that mockup. You can download the mockup, save the mockup, and everything right here. If you don't have the engine, check the link down below. If you're watching this anywhere else, just comment engine, and I'll send you the link that you need. All right, Apparel Effects Engine. The engine, share it with somebody and get a 40% commission on your referral. All right,